Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Alex, and today I'm going to compare the Android emulator speeds on the MacBook Air M1 versus the MacBook Pro 16-inch with a Core i9 Intel processor. Now, the MacBook Air M1 has the new Apple Silicon version of Android Studio installed, as well as the ARM version of the Android emulator, which is brand new. It's been showing to be pretty fast. If you haven't seen my video, I'll link to it down below, comparing the old speed versus the new speed. Now we're going to compare versus the Intel machine. So let's see, I'm going to create a brand new project here. Let's just give it a basic activity and all the defaults. Same thing here, basic activity, all the defaults, good to go. Now, one thing you'll notice right away, while the Apple Silicon version of Android Studio project is ready immediately, this one had a little bit of a hiccup. It's got an error here. Please restart Android Studio. Not sure why, but also had a little bit of a Gradle build at the beginning. Okay, I'll restart Android Studio, sure. Now, I'm gonna show you what I have in my AVD manager here on the Apple Silicon machine. I just have one Pixel 4 emulator. That's the ARM version. You can see that right here, ARM64, and it is the API 31 Android 12 preview version. So when I build this app and run it, it should just pop open that emulator and run it inside of there. On the MacBook Pro, let's check out the AVD manager. I have a few devices here, but I've just installed this Pixel 4 API 31, so they're using the same API, but this is the X64 or x86-64 version, also Android 12 preview. So we're running the same preview of the device, of the API, I should say, but this one is ARM, this one is x64, and we're gonna do that right now. Let's just go ahead and hit run at the same time. Boom. Wow. Okay, now when I do run this the first time, you'll see this message pop up, and the new version of Android Studio, the Arctic Fox, requires Java 11, or Android Gradle plugin requires Java 11 to run, and I'm using Java 1.8. In order to change that, just go up to Android Studio Preferences, then under Build Tools, Gradle, you can select the JDK right here. You can download and update it to 11, but I'm just gonna say embedded JDK version right here. Click OK, and that should be good to go. I'm gonna do the exact same thing because the Silicon version gives me the same error. So that's good. I like being consistent here. Embedded JDK. All right, and here on the MacBook Pro, I need to select my device because I have a few. So I'm gonna select Pixel 4 API 31 here, and I'm gonna hit this play button at the same time, and let's go. Wow. All right, so I already had a different project started here on the emulator on the MacBook Pro. Keep an eye on that. So this one, the MacBook Air, actually started first with a new project. The build was successful in 13 seconds. This build took 21 seconds, and still it took a little bit of time to pop up in the emulator. So I'd say about twice the amount of time. We're gonna add the final times to the clock so you can see what the final results are. Pretty short video today. I think that just speaks for itself how much faster the new emulator is. Now, if you want to see the comparison that I did for the emulator on the M1 machine, the Intel version versus the Apple Silicon version, check out this video right here. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.